Siranjini. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm well. Thank you so much. So the purpose of this interview is that we as a team we're actually going to do a study on the user experiences on using on the users using the public toilets in shopping malls only situated in Kuala Lumpur. All right. So now I hope you understand what comes after. All right. So I have a question for you. Do you like going to shopping malls?
Of course, that is the only good spot to hang out in Kuala Lumpur, though.
Right, indeed. I too love to go to shopping malls. Anyways, so have you used the public toilet facilities in KL shopping malls?
Yes, obviously, I do use before. Because shopping malls are big and some old common. So, yeah, I got used before.
Yeah. All right. Very specific questions. Do you know what is a bum gun?
Is that the thing that they use to wash your butt, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah,
That's okay, okay, okay,
it's
yeah, yeah.
the host.
We call
All
Tibet,
right,
is
it's the host that.
okay, okay, all right?
Huh?
Tibet, we call that Tibet, is
All right.
it?
Uh, I'm not quite sure of the secondary name, but it's usually known as the bum gun. Okay, so it's like connected to the wall. All right.
Uh-huh.
So there's a few things I like to discuss about. One of it is the bum gun part. All right. So will you use the bum gun in the bathroom of a shopping mall?
If that is the only thing they provide, then I will use that thing. But some shopping mall they already an infrastructure like the Japanese one where there is a thing to wash your place, every single thing already, so it's not an issue. So like Sunway kind of shopping mall, they already integrated the Japanese system, Japanese style like that. But only Sunway shopping mall, but other shopping mall they integrate still
Uh,
one method, which we need to use the thumb gun and then we need to wash it using that.
right. Are you when you say that there are some shopping malls that are a bit more high tech, they'll use a different kind of tactic to wash their their private part, which is are you referring to the bidet?
Uh, yeah, something like
It's
that. But
connected at the
yeah,
it's connected at the toilet bowl actually.
that's correct. Those kind of things.
All right. So you find that more convenient, is it?
No, as Malaysian, I find that kind of inconvenient. We already get to use with the old style method, and then once some new style came out,
Mm.
it's kind of new. It's easier, but it may take time for Malaysian to adapt.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right. So next question is what do you think is the reason why most people do not use bum guns?
Okay, the most people don't use the pump gun because sometimes the pump gun may enter in the toilet bowl sometimes, so it's kind of disgusting to hold it. So that's one of the main reasons.
Ah, right, right. Okay. So do you feel any inconvenience while using the bum gun? Your perspective.
Sometimes I do smell the pump gun is very smelly. Not the toilet, just the pump gun itself.
Mm.
Sometimes I do found some different kind of stain in the pump gun. So yeah, those are the things. That's why I usually use some tissue paper to hold the pump gun.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my God, very, very careful, you are. All right. So my next question is, I see that you've gone, okay, that there are some since there's some bad experience that you had, but I would also like to ask you on, have you ever had a bad experience such as being hurt by the bomb gun due to the uncontrollable water pressure?
Yes, of course. There's sometimes I try to open the gun and then it splashed to my eye, but it's not really that hurtful. But it splashed to my eye, and then the water maybe
Oh,
hitting the wall. There's a wall down there, and then the water splashed to your face.
wow.
Yeah, it's not hurtful, but it's disgusting.
My Lord. All right. Next question is, do you think if the water pressure of the bomb gun can be adjusted, can the user experience be improved that way?
Yes,
Like,
obviously, it's a yes.
so you would recommend, like, this like can adjust the
Water
pressure
pressure,
means you will adjust it.
I will adjust it, obviously.
Right.
There's two things. I will adjust the pressure and the water flow. I would like the water flow to be high, but the pressure to be low. So those kind of things.
Oh, water flow and pressure, there's two different things. So you adjust the water flow to be low, is it?
Water flow to be high,
Sorry, flow to high?
pressure to be
Oh, but pressure to be low. Okay, I understood. Okay, that's a new kind of information for me. Thank you. Anyway,
low.
do you think the pump gun should exist in public in the public in Kuala Lumpur?
My opinion, I think it should because they really can't find another alternative. If they can find another alternative, it's really be bad, it's really good. But some people they thought that tail is the best alternative, or they use the
Mm.
tip. But if they got another alternative, it'll be really good.
So moving on to the flushing questions. So,
Okay,
there's a lot kinds of flushes. I want to first introduce you to the very normal hand flush. Beep, beep. All right.
okay,
Second one is the foot flush. Meh, meh.
okay,
All right. So, and the third one is the automatic flush.
all
Do
right.
you know how does the automatic flush work?
It uses sensor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, exactly. So my first question for you, do you feel uneasy to use the public toilets flush?
Yeah, usually public toilet flush breaks, easily broke. You can't even see the handle very well. So sometimes you have to press it manually. Sometimes the pressing place is already like very dirty already, and it's kind of disgusting to touch it as well. So I'll use the
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Sometimes people have it difficult actually. Usually they use another tissue paper and then they'll go and press
flush.
on the hand flush. Yeah, hygienic is very important. All right. Do you think it is hygienic or good to have a hand flush?
No, it's not good to have a hand flush. I will prefer go for
Right.
foot flush better.
Foot flush. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Do you have any bad experience that the flushing mechanism suddenly doesn't work?
Yeah, God, obviously there is.
Wow. In shopping malls, huh?
Yeah, in shopping mall. Sometimes there's shopping mall that emergency there's no water or the toilet is broken. So they forget to put the
Mhm.
board broken or broken usually just mean there's no flushing thing. So whenever after you finish your business, you try to flush, there's no water at there.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah, yeah.
forget to put the broken board, there's no rosak they put outside. They never put that thing.
Okay, good.
That's,
Do you prefer an automatic flush or a foot flush?
I would prefer going for foot flush because automatic flush the maintenance may cost higher, which the company may sometimes not really interested to doing. So foot flush
Mm,
is the best choice compared to automatic flush.
understood. So what you would recommend is for the flushing thing is a foot flush and also a button where it can alert the people, the janitors team to come work if there's a
Yes,
problem.
nothing problem. Yes, correct.
Very good. I really like the idea. All right. So for my next questions are going to be bidets. So it's gonna take like 5 minutes of your time. So
Mhm.
yeah. All right. So next question is, do you know the function of the toilet seat bidet and how to use it? Do you know?
I know it existed, but I don't really feel comfortable to use it. I know how to use it, but I don't feel comfortable to use it. I don't feel like clean.
Right. Oh, you don't feel that clean.
I don't feel that clean.
Okay. Do you feel it's necessary to have an infographic, like maybe an infographic poster or something, inside the toilet seat if the bidet in the wait, sorry. Oh yeah, infographic poster for the to show how to use the bidet.
Yes, it's very important. It's really
Mm,
important. It's a must because
right, nice.
We are not really used to those things. Yeah, we are still an old school little bit. We are improving. We are learning, so we are willing to learn. So at least they have some poster how to use. Yeah, we can improve it. No problem.
So it's not so the plan is it's not going to be outside in the bathroom, this poster. It's going to be inside the
The
private toilet.
true.
All right. So you would recommend it.
I would recommend it. Make sure it's
Nice, nice.
waterproof.
Waterproof, exactly. Like, um, put a cover, like a glass cover over it. All
It's
right.
correct. Yes.
Right. Next question is, have you felt any inconveniences? Oh yeah, you already answered that question. You did feel inconveniences using the bidet. All right. Yeah, all right. So next question is, do you think that the development of the public toilet in Kuala Lumpur is good enough?
Uh, I will say it's getting better than rather good enough because they are improving every single year. You can see there are a lot
Mm,
of developments as day. Because as last time, as I know, as a boys part, the urination part last time we used water, but right now we don't use water. We are doing go green in a in a plan to save water. So it's not saying it's bad, but it's getting better and better as day goes on.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Next question is, do you have any other ideas, from this whole conversation that we had and all these questions that you've answered? Do you have any more other ideas or recommendations to improve the public toilets? Because I already heard already one few of the recommendations. What
Yeah.
other things you want to improve?
I will recommend to ready, as now COVID is everywhere
Mm.
and it's very loud. And then the toilet is the only place sometimes you remove your mask and every single sometimes you do your business. And sometimes you sneeze at the place or so sometimes you sneeze at your pipe there, you sneeze at the pipe there. So it's kind of unhygienic there. So I would prefer every single time people exit a small automation spray that can spray the inspection spray in the toilet for a few seconds after whenever people leave the toilet.
Wow, that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Now that is all for our interview. Thank you so much for answering all our questions that we've prepared for you. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you too.